Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is AHMAD ZIYAN NAFIS. AHMAD ZIYAN NAFIS. I will present the result of the practicum on the calorimeter. I will explain about 5 subchapters. First, definition. 2. Destination. 3. Equipment. 4. Trial data. 5. Conclusion. First, definition. Definition: a calorimeter is a tool used to measure the amount of involvement in a semi-cell tank or fraction. It is a form of energy that can move from an object with higher temperature to an object with a low temperature if the two are brought together outside. Heat that comes from a high-temperature object will naturally flow toward a low-temperature object that is in contact with it. The transfer can be incomplete, however, if there's two bodies with different temperature and in a closed system, the displacement can be overall. Based on the statement of Black principle, the total heat released by high temperature to low temperature is directly proportional to or equal to the total heat absorbed by high temperature object. Then next, destination. One destination, a calorimeter understanding the Black principle. 2. Understand the working principle of the calorimeter. 3. Determine the specific heat of solid using a calorimeter. Next, equipment. First, equipment, a calorimeter complete with style and protective visor. 2. Thermometer 0 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius. 3. Celsius. 4. Measuring cup. 5. Various types of metal to be determined specific heat. 6. Steam generator. Next, method. Determine the calorimeter is capacity cycle of the calorimeter used. First method is measure room temperature and atmospheric pressure when experiments were made. 2. The water in kettle neither was heat. The temperature was recorded. 3. Simultaneously with activity. 2. The water was cooled in the refrigerator to a few degrees below room temperature. 4. Which cold water into a rebel and record the cold water form temperature. 5. The hot water into the calorimeter was mixed. The total 1/3 of hot water, that cold water. 6. The water mixture was stirred and the temperature change was observed. The final temperature was recorded. 7. Activities 2 to 5 which varies hot and cold water mix were repeated. Method determine the specific heat of particular metal. First, room temperature was measured and 2. Atmospheric pressure was measured at the time of the experiment. 3. The water was heated in the kettle heater until it boiled. 4. Hot water temperature was noted. 5. Water was cooled in the refrigerator to a few degrees below room temperature. 6. Cold water was added to the calorimeter and noted. 7. Hot water was mixed into the calorimeter which already contains cold water. Hot water 1, cold water 3. 8. Hot water and cold water waste mix. Observe the change in temperature that has occurred. Final temperature was not. 9. Experiment 2 to 5 are repeated 3 times. The volume of the hot water and cold water was varied. 9. Trial data determine the heat capacity of the calorimeter used. Temperature room equal 28.2 degrees Celsius. Patch phosphor equal 728 from the first experiment data with a volume of hot water 10 times 10 the power of minus 6 and a volume of cold water 13 times 10 the power of 6 with a mass of hot water the water 10 times 10 the power of minus 3 and mass of cold water 30 times 10 the power of minus 3. The hot water temperature is 70 degrees Celsius and the cold water temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. So that the temperature of the mixture is 23 degrees Celsius. From the two experiment data with a volume of hot water 20 times 10 power of minus 6 and a volume of cold water 60 times 10 power of minus 6. A mass of cold water 220 times 10 power of minus 3 and a mass of cold water 60 times 10 power of minus 3. The hot water temperature is 74 degrees Celsius and the cold water temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. So that the temperature of the mixture is 24 degrees Celsius. 3 with a volume of hot water 30 times 10 power of minus 6. 90 with a volume of cold water 90 times 10 power of 6 with a mass of hot water 30 times 10 power of minus 3 and a mass of cold water 90 times 10 power of minus 3. The hot temperature, the hot weather temperature is 74 degrees Celsius, and the cold weather temperature is 14 degrees Celsius. So that the temperature of the mixture is 25 degrees Celsius. Nice. Natural data determine the specific heat of a particular metal. From the freeze experiment data with a volume vector 60 times 10 power of minus 3. Logam apa? Bahasa Inggrisnya. Googlein. Metal ion first experiment data with a volume vector 60 times 10 power of minus 3. A mass and mass metal 66.2 times 10 power of 3. Same. And temperature air, temperature water 12 ya, 12 degrees Celsius. Temperature and temperature metal 91 degrees Celsius. And so that the temperature of the mixture is 24 degrees Celsius. 2. 70 times 10 power of minus 3 and a mass loge metal 66.2 times 10 power of minus 3 and temperature water 12 degrees Celsius and temperature metal 90 92 degrees Celsius, so that the temperature of the mixture is 22 degrees Celsius. 80 times 10 power of minus 3. A mass and a mass metal 66.2 times 10 power of minus 3 and temperature water and 11 degrees Celsius and temperature logam metal 95 degrees Celsius. Yes. So that the temperature of the mixture is 20 degrees Celsius. Next, metal brass. 1 volume water 60 times to 10 power of minus 3 amps logam. A mass metal 21 97 times times 10 to the power of minus 3 means means 3, and temperature water 12 degrees Celsius, and temperature metal 93 degrees Celsius. So that of the temperature mixture is 24 degrees Celsius. 24 degrees Celsius. Oh, 24 degrees Celsius. 2. 70 times 2 volume water 70 times 10 the power of min 3. Mem amaze and amaze metal 61.97 times 97 point times 10 the power of minus 3. And temperature water 11 degrees Celsius, and temperature metal 95 degrees Celsius. So that the temperature of the mixture is 22 degrees Celsius. 3. Volume water is 80 times 10 the power of minus 3. I measure metal 61.97 times 10 the power of minus 3, and temperature water 11 degrees Celsius, and temperature metal 92 degrees Celsius. So that the temperature mixture is 20 Celsius. Next. There is a sharp growth of temperature of mixed hot water and cold water. Next. Conclusion. First, the factors that affect the amount of heat are the mass of each substance and delta temperature or increase in temperature and specific heat of the object. 2. The calorimeter is a device for measuring heat energy. The calorimeter is also used to measure the quality and quantity of heat in various processes, such as determining the heat capacity of a substance. 3. Heat moves from high temperature to low temperature until it becomes thermal. 4. It is proportional to the mass of the object, the specific heat of the object, and change in temperature. 5. Specific heat is the amount of heat required to raise 1 kilogram of a substance by 1 degree Celsius. 6. Black's principle law can be proven in this experiment. Thanks. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.